You missed some important news from the LGBTQ+ community this week. To ensure you are current, we are recapping that important news. Here's what you may have missed.
Let's queer up the courts. Trump-appointed judge requires Southwest Airlines to undergo training from right-wing hate group. A Trump-appointed Texas judge has ordered 3 senior Southwest Airlines lawyers to take 8 hours of, quote, religious liberty training, end quote, from the far-right hate group Alliance Defending Freedom. In his late Monday ruling, U.S. District Judge Brantley Starr specifically mandated that lawyers take the training as part of court-ordered sanctions for religious discrimination. He described ADF as one of several, quote, esteemed nonprofit organizations that are dedicated to preserving free speech and religious freedom, end quote. The Southern Poverty Law Center has designated ADF as an extremist hate group. The mandated hate group training is the latest phase of a lawsuit brought by flight attendant Charlene Carter, who sued Southwest for firing her in 2017 after she sent confrontational, anti-abortion messages to her union's former president. Carter argued she had been discriminated against based on her religious beliefs, and U.S. District Judge Brantley Starr sided with her in December, ordering she be reinstated. Starr, who was appointed by Donald Trump in 2019, also ordered Southwest to issue a statement telling its employees that the airline may not engage in religious discrimination against them. Carter had made no request for Southwest to undergo religious liberty training. ADF is not representing Carter, nor is it otherwise related to the case at all. So it's unclear why Starr felt the need to involve the group. This is absolutely ridiculous. And also, I hate to put the question out there, but what happened to small government conservatism? I mean, this is absolutely ridiculous. First of all, it should be noted that Southwest is appealing both the initial decision and the sanction. But the premise of the case is not that she was fired for speaking her mind or expressing her religious beliefs. She was fired because she harassed one of her coworkers. Mm-hmm. And that's a really big difference. Mm-hmm. There's a difference between speech and taking action. And I think it's one that former President Donald Trump is about to learn in the D.C. District courts, that there's a very big difference between expressing yourself, your political beliefs, your religious beliefs, and taking action that is inappropriate. And harassing a coworker is inappropriate.
But she was harassing him for Jesus. So it's okay in that case.
She was harassing her for attending a 2017 March on Washington.
Against him.
Against Donald Trump.
Yeah. But what this really is, and this is one of those times I think when they're Alliance Defending Freedom, they're horrible, terrible group, but I kind of feel bad for them because they weren't associated with this at all, and then all of a sudden they wake up and go, wait, what did we do? We're involved in this? So I sort of feel bad for them, but I think this is like a Trump judge sticking it to the libs, as those ilk like to say. Yeah. This is what it is. They've made us go to sensitivity training for 30 years, so now we're going to make them bend to our religious pretzel list. It's BS.
It's so crazy that, Southwest has a duty to protect its employees first and foremost. Mm-hmm. And that's what Southwest was doing. Hard stop, as Al likes to say. Stop. Why are you not missing the big picture that no one should be forced to hear your personal views at work, yelling it, making it a hostile environment. And that's exactly what Carter was doing. But what I find it so crazy is this is the best way of hypocrisy that I've ever heard. So those folks, and I use the quotation in folks, that they don't want you to hear the realism. They don't want you to hear the real objective stuff. So remove all of that. However, you got to listen to what I say, my beliefs and my journey, and take it for what it is. And I'm tired of having them play teeter-totter. Stop. This should be fair. And do you even hear the words that are coming out of your mouth with that movie? Stop and pause. And so I think that's why the craziness of it all is none of this makes sense. And although, that group is waking up why am I brought in? Group, why are you even in existence? Just go away and mind your, just go away and just fade to the background.
Listen, Karen, Because that's basically what you are, right? You're like a Southwest Karen. That's what you are. You know, like you said, like you can't make your work environment hostile like that. You don't bring religion. You don't bring those kind of, you can't even talk politics at work anymore, you know, and it's for this reason. Now, you went above and beyond to be hostile by sending the emails, like Ryan said. And then, you know, Black and brown folk, we know, never leave a paper trail. What's wrong with you? Okay, if you're gonna harass somebody, you do it to their
all
face.
The receipts. We keeping all the receipts. We gonna keep it just in case. Absolutely.
We'll be watching this story for sure.
Keep watching the only television news in the world from our LGBTQ plus community and stay informed on everything that is important for and about our diverse LGBTQ plus community.